It's your boy Scotty Cash doing another Power Rangers DVD review, seasons 13 through 17. SPD, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, and RPM. That's right, ShoutFactory.com, April 1st. $103.99 for all 5 seasons. Is that an April Fool's joke, Scotty Cash? Nobody knows April Fool's joke. I know it seems like a lot of cash. $103? For all 5 seasons though? 22 discs, 166 episodes. That's not counting the bonus features or the booklet. That's $4.73 per disc and 63 cents per episode. That's pretty good. Let me do some more math for you. This is why I'm your boy. All right, you got 5 seasons here. SPD has 38 episodes. These 4 have 32 episodes. So Shout Factory is going to split these up eventually into 2 different volumes per season. So that's 10. They sell them for $16.93 per volume. I mean, it does give you the option. Maybe you like the first part of season of SPD and you don't care about the second season, or maybe vice versa. That is an option you can go to, but you're going to save money if you're eventually going to get all these by getting this box set on April 1st. The box set is $103.99. These would be $16.93 per volume, 2 volumes per. So you're looking at $16.93 times 10, $169.30. You're going to save $65.31 by getting this set. And that, if you got them individually, you're not including the bonus disc or the booklet or the box. The box is amazing. Love the box. The only thing I wish about the box is it had something on the very end here where when you put like seasons, 1 through 4 or 4 through 6 or blah 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 all together, there was like a picture like on the He-Man DVDs like they done. But this is still awesome. This looks great and would display great. You get the 5 Red Rangers, a whole bunch of different single Rangers on the bottom. Tells you what seasons are in here. The seasons logos, Power Rangers logo on the top, 20th anniversary logo on the back. Gives you some details on what you get in here. Some pictures on the bottom. Moltar holding his sword. It's nice. They fit in there nice. They fit in a perfect scene. Go good with my set. All right. Again, you're going to get SPD. SPD. I can't say it's one of my favorites, but it's a lot of people's favorites. SPD is absolutely amazing. You're going to get your list of all your episodes. Like I said, there's 38 episodes in SPD. You got 5 discs coming from SPD. Mystic Force, not a lot of people are crazy about Mystic Force. I myself loved Xander. Absolutely amazing. I love the Zords in Mystic Force. Mystic Force probably has some of the best Zords. Again, all the episodes here inside. This one's going to be on 4 discs, Mystic Force. The rest of them will be on 4 discs. Operation Overdrive, not so good. A lot of good stories came out of Operation Overdrive, but it's just a very, very forgetful season. But again, even if you don't want Operation Overdrive, you're going to save money in the long run by just getting the whole box set. Instead of, even if you got the other 4 and cut this out, you're still going to save money. Because the other 4 are good. The other 4 are worth owning. Operation Overdrive, I don't know. Another 4 discs, Operation Overdrive. One of my absolute favorites, Jungle Fury. I watched Jungle Fury to get back into Power Rangers, just kind of catching episode to episode, and then was like, man, this is good. This is good. Another 4 discs, obviously going to tell you all the episodes on there. One of my favorite bad guys, one of my favorite Red Rangers, Casey, Daishi, ends up being a good guy at the end. Another 4 discs. RPM, I watched half of it the first time. Wasn't very impressed by it. A couple of the guys from our web show said, check it out, watch the whole thing through. Plus, it's got Ziggy in it. I ended up loving Ziggy. He's hysterical. RPM, very solid all the way around. I could do without the car Zords, but they still looked awesome once they combined. Another 4 discs. Great stories with RPM. Definitely a different than any of the other Power Rangers. The way it was built, are aired and shown. Now here comes some of my favorite stuff. Bonus features and the booklet. Now the bonus features, I like how they put all the bad guys on the front. The bonus features have a whole bunch. They got Mad Props, Rangers on Set, Ranger Tales, Collect 'em All, SPD Rangers Want You. Okay, Mad Props is basically the people talking about prop master Mark Richardson, talking about all the props and how he made stuff, and how sometimes when he was making bombs that were going to blow up the entire Earth, it was funny because he would grab this piece over here and he would grab this, and then he would get a G.I. Joe antenna and glue it to the side. And he said, to this day, people are stopping him and saying, you know, when you were making all these bombs, I was doing the same bombs with the same toys. So he's basically making all these bombs out of Folgers cans and G.I. Joe antennas. Jaden the Red Ranger from Samurai was talking in it, and he said that, it's like halfway through maybe, he's talking about the spin sword, or the samurai sword, being $10,000 a piece. And in one episode, one day, they broke 3 swords. So you're talking 30 grand of broken props. That would be, someone's going to be sad. Someone had to be real sad. Rangers on Set. Cast members reflect on their favorite and least favorite sets. So basically, the Ranger Tales again, which is, you're going to get about an hour and a half of 3 or 4 of the seasons of them just talking about how they first met one another. I mean, it's awesome. That's probably my favorite thing about the bonus features on the last one too. Besides the booklet, I love the booklet. But the Ranger Tales, because you're not going to get any of that stuff. You know what I mean? You can imagine that the props are expensive. You can imagine some of the other stuff. You've seen some of these other commercials and trailers. But to hear the Rangers talk about like actual experience, you know, that is awesome. Let's see, you got Collect 'em All, which is basically another awesome part because it's the fans franchise show, all of their favorite Power Ranger toys. Bruno's on there from MMPR Toys, I think, or whatever his website is. A bunch of different people that sent their stuff in made it on these DVDs. So they're fans that are contributing to these DVDs. You have to love that. SPD Rangers Want You. It's Doggy Kruger talking about he wanting you, and then it goes into the Red Ranger, and then it's basically 5 different commercials with 5 different Rangers wanting you to watch their show. Special message from the Mystic Force Rangers, basically the same thing. Operation Overdrive Files, which talks about all the characters, all of the villains, and more. I can't remember off the top of my head if there was anything else, but the bonus features you'll only get in this box set. If I read it correctly, even the helmet won't have all these bonus features in it. They'll probably the helmet will have a lot of bonus features that this doesn't have. The legendary set, and then there's the booklet. The only way to get this booklet is to buy this box set, hands down. The only way to get this booklet is to get this box set. Period. Seasons 13 through 17 even says it on the front. So you can throw this in a legendary set. It's got the DVD credits on the back of the booklet. The booklet is basically just like the last booklet. If you watch my DVD review, it's going to tell you all of the Rangers' names, real names, and show names, and last names. Like, you didn't know that the Blue Ranger is Madison Maddie Roca. You didn't know her last name on the show. Okay, well, what about the Pink Ranger, Vita Roca? Did you know her last name? You're full of crap. What about Nick Russell Bowen? You probably actually knew that. We knew that. But I like how it says the description of the character, like it's talking about Nick, but it seems like the producer wrote it first in search of whoever's going to play Nick. Nick is the new kid in town who originally comes to Briarwood and lives with his sister. He spends most of his time riding and working on his motorcycle. While being the first to speak up about helping an old man and getting the others to follow him, he was last to embrace magic and become a Power Ranger. So it's like, we need somebody that's going to be last to embrace magic and become a Power Ranger. You know what I didn't like though? Let me find Casey's bio real quick. I mean, I think that, and this is the reason why I think that this was written beforehand, because I didn't get this out of Casey from Jungle Fury. Jungle Fury is one of my favorite seasons. 18 years old, good-looking, athletic, fun-loving, and free-spirited Casey is a gifted fighter who has a hard time with discipline. I don't remember that, really. He'd rather be doing just about anything than practice. I kind of can get that. He's a risk taker and a thrill seeker, and like his animal spirit, the tiger, Casey is a bit of a rebel. Did they watch the same season I did? That's kind of why I'm thinking that they wrote this looking for him. And they didn't change this, because the Casey I remember from Jungle Fury didn't really resemble that. There's a little bit more. But anyway, gives his real name and his show name and pictures and some of the villains. But yes, definitely worth $103. Again, if you're going to get these seasons anyway, you might as well get the bonus features, you might as well get the booklet, and you might as well get the box set. Look, I'm sure like people love Operation Overdrive, and I'm in here bashing it. It's not the worst thing ever, you know, but it's just not Jungle Fury or SPD. Anyway, April 1st, 2014, shoutfactory.com, $103.99. I'm Scotty Cash. Thanks for watching.